Rhea Ripley shares interesting request ahead of WWE RAW. Rhea Ripley is among the most beloved stars on the WWE roster. The Eradicator recently made an interesting request to her fans heading into Monday Night Raw. The 28-year-old has often spoken about her love for getting inked. The former women's world champion has close to 20 tattoos, ranging from demonic symbols to tributes, with each one telling a different story. Earlier today, the former member of the Judgment Day took to her Instagram stories to share her tattoo artist, Celeste Payne's, recent message on Instagram. Payne posted an update where she publicly refused any future requests to share the original artwork she had created for Ripley, or for that matter, any of her other clients. The Raw superstar asked the fans to read the caption of Payne's post carefully and made an earnest appeal to fans to stop making such requests to the tattoo artist. Despite recent failures, Ripley continues in her pursuit of the Women's World Championship. She will lock horns with Io Sky and the reigning champion, Naomi, in a triple threat match for the gold at WWE SummerSlam. Wrestling veteran points out a major similarity between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Rhea Ripley has been crossing paths with the Judgment Day since her departure from the faction. While feuding with the group, she also wrestled Raquel Rodriguez to reignite their NXT rivalry. Former WWE head writer Vince Russo recently explained how the two arch-rivals were very much alike. Speaking in a recent edition of the Wrestling Outlaws, Russo pointed out that Ripley was similar to Rodriguez in the aspect of selling for opponents much smaller than her. The wrestling veteran suggested that the Eradicator should follow WWE Hall of Famer Kevin Nash's recent advice to Rodriguez to make full use of her size advantage to dominate smaller opponents. I gotta be honest, Rhea Ripley is in that same category as Raquel Rodriguez, as far as I am concerned. Absolutely. How many times have we spoken about Rhea Ripley selling to somebody half her size? We talked about that every single week. When it comes to big man psychology, I would listen to Kevin Nash, Russo said. In a recent interview, Raquel Rodriguez welcomed the advice from the WWE Hall of Famer with open arms, and there has been a visible change in her wrestling style ever since. It remains to be seen if Ripley will also switch to a more dominant style in the future. Rhea Ripley reacts to ex-WWE star saying, "I guess I'll never get to finish my story." Rhea Ripley has responded to a former WWE superstar's amusing message on X/Twitter. Shayna Baszler wrote a message in response to Ripley and Io Sky hitting stink faces on Nia Jax at a recent WWE live event. Baszler no longer wrestles for WWE but was interestingly listed as a producer for the July 9th episode of NXT. A recent WWE house show. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky hit stink faces on Nia Jax in a moment that quickly went viral on social media. Baszler responded to the video and jokingly said she'll probably never get to finish her story, hinting that she wanted to get stink-faced by the duo as well. Mommy reacted to Baszler's post soon after, as can be seen below. Rhea Ripley on fans calling Shayna Baszler boring. Mommy took the NXT Women's title off Baszler back in late 2019. She later spoke with Newsweek and opened up about some fans calling Baszler boring. Here's what she said. "I read a lot of things on Twitter, and I see a lot of things about Shayna and about me. I absolutely hate it when they rag on her and say she's boring," Ripley says. "She's a heel, she's not supposed to be exciting. She's not supposed to make you like her. She's not supposed to do any of that stuff. She's doing her job right. And I hate when people disrespect that fact. So to go out there and put on a match like that with Shayna and prove to everyone how wrong they are about, not only me but her as well, it's a feeling that can't be matched. I just love proving people wrong." H/T Newsweek. Now that Baszler is seemingly working as a producer on NXT, there's certainly a chance that she will be back in action on WWE TV somewhere down the line. Only time will tell if Baszler gets to finish her story with Rhea Ripley. 3 stars Tony Khan could build as AEW's answer to Rhea Ripley. WWE star Rhea Ripley has been a major asset to the global sports entertainment juggernaut for the past couple of years. Despite multiple injuries, fans stayed behind her and supported her each time she came back from a hiatus. Her popularity is through the roof right now, which forces WWE to book her in high-stakes matches, often involving the world title. Constantly, AEW also has a vast, versatile, and talented roster. Toni Storm, Mercedes Moné, Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Willow Nightingale are some of the major names that elevate the women's division without missing a beat. However, the Jacksonville-based promotion needs more women to reach the main event status. AEW should surely take a look at how WWE has built Rhea Ripley. The Eradicator has such a strong hold on fans that she main event this year's Evolution, which was used as a counter-programming tactic against AEW's biggest show, All In, Texas. Let's take a look at some of the promising names AEW should build that could be compared to Mommy the Queen's takeover. Queen Aminata is currently built as a legitimate threat to the women's locker room. A few months ago, she wrestled on ROH and used to regularly be bought in as an enhancement talent on AEW shows. However, things have significantly improved in the last couple of months. She has showcased herself as a hard hitter. Her feud with Thekla has been creating buzz on social media. Queen Aminata should work on her character more and pick up more wins in the coming months. That's when she will be ready to win a major championship in AEW. A blockbuster title win would skyrocket her popularity, similar to Rhea Ripley. Number 2. Athena. The reigning ROH Women's World Champion could be a major attraction for AEW if she is pushed consistently. She has been wrestling in ROH for the past couple of years. Fans have been yearning for her to be on Dynamite and Collision episodes. Finally, it seems like Tony Khan has listened to his fans and is ready to push her to the moon. Athena recently won the All In Casino Gauntlet match and has a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship now, which is currently held by Toni Storm. If she had been pushed similarly from the very start, she could have reached the level of Rhea Ripley by now. Tony Khan still has plenty of time to build her. Defeating Toni Storm might cement her legacy as the face of division. Number 1. Megan Bayne. AEW's Rhea Ripley. The Greek goddess has a great physique, character, dominance, and looks to become the company's mommy. She signed with AEW in January 2025 and hasn't had a poor performance to date. The audience is left in awe the moment she sets foot in the squared circle. AEW has perfected her entrance, too, similar to Rhea Ripley. AEW should continue building her, and the Megagus will be compared to Rhea Ripley in no time. The Eradicator and Megasis are already similar in many ways. If the company builds the latter right, she could become one of the top draws in the entire promotion. It will be interesting to see which female among these will step up and become a main eventer in the future. Watch Nia Jax hit with back-to-back stinkfaces from Rhea Ripley and IYO. At the WWE Super Show in Corpus Christi on Saturday night, fans in the Lone Star State witnessed a standout moment from two of WWE's top female superstars, in a non-televised tag team match. Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky joined forces to take on WWE Women's World Champion Naomi and Nia Jax. The crowd erupted in laughter and cheers when Ripley and Sky hit back-to-back stinkface attacks on Jax, one of the night's most buzzworthy moments. You can check out a video of the spot below. If you have any news tips or podcast recaps that you'd like to send in for us to post, full credit will be given to you. Please email me at Naomi sends warning to megastar slated for WWE debut at SummerSlam. Naomi is set to defend her newly won Women's World Championship at the biggest party of the summer. She will defend her title against Rhea Ripley and IYO Sky in a triple threat match at SummerSlam. She recently sent a warning to the host of SummerSlam, Cardi B, ahead of the latter's debut for the promotion. Naomi shocked the world when she cashed in her Money in the Bank contract at Evolution and became the new Women's World Champion. Many people expected her to cash in on Tiffany Stratton, but she deceived everyone and stood tall to close the show as Women's World Champion. She had been going back and forth on X/Twitter recently with Cardi B. The music sensation is set to make her debut as host of this year's edition of SummerSlam from New Jersey. The Glow apologized to Cardi for her behavior in a bid to get tickets to her shows. She also warned her to never talk to Bianca Belair ever again. The real-life Bloodline member has been putting out some hilarious tweets lately. It'll be interesting to see if she can successfully defend her title in New Jersey. Naomi sends a warning to Bianca Belair. WWE has released the poster for the SummerSlam Triple Threat Women's World Championship match between IYO, Rhea, and Naomi. Cardi B shared the poster on her X/Twitter account and asked Bianca Belair where she is. Bianca then responded to Cardi's tweet, stating that the two women have a lot to talk about. Naomi then responded to Bianca aggressively and warned her to stay out of her business.